Hello everyone, and welcome back once again to Let's Play FTL with FrozenFoxy. Here today we have the Batwing. Yes, I have gone for a Batman-themed sort of ship here. I'm kind of bouncing off of a couple things with this. One, that this ship is named Kestrel, which was one of the army of villains in a show called Superman, Batman, Public Enemies that were coming after them. So I was like, okay, we got a Kestrel guy in there, and then we also had Joker a little while ago, who was obviously another Joker entirely, but it kind of ties in. And I've also gone ahead and named each of our characters names that fit in to the theme of that specific movie. So all the characters here are from that movie. We've got Bruce, otherwise known as Bruce Wayne or Batman. We've got Billy, who's also known as Billy Batson, Shazam, or Captain Marvel. And then we've got Koriand'r, who is also known as Starfire. And I thought these would be good ones to have. And we're going to have Billy be on the engines. We're going to have Koriand'r be on our weapons here, because they seem to be things that they would probably work on. I don't know. Maybe they would be working on something completely different, but that's what I'm going to have them working on. So anyway, let's see if we can get something going here this time around that ends up working out for us. We'll see. I have no idea. Anyway, we've got a new tip here. Power bars, upgraded systems can be helpful even if you don't have enough power to use them. They still absorb 1 damage. That is definitely true. Alright, let's go ahead and get our stuff powered up here. And we'll do what everyone keeps saying, do this, do this. We'll power down the med bay just to power up the engine. I don't usually do that just because I don't find it to be very necessary in the early stages of this game, but for the hell of it, I'll go ahead and do it. You know, why not? And we'll find out exactly what we're going to do once we hit up the exit here and see what sort of sectors lay out ahead of us. I haven't really decided on what we're going to be doing, and I probably won't until we hit here. But could head into a nebula first, which could be a very bad idea, because we could head straight into a plasma storm. No, we didn't. Alright, we see a small station nearby and feel the shudder of shots ringing through the ship. You can't be sure without sensors, but it seems there may be intruders on the ship. Oh, that is a great way to start, isn't it? Alright, well, we've got our nice little team here to go through the ship and hopefully find these guys. I saw those doors moving. Are they in my weapons now? No, they're in the oxygen. That's just fantastic. Well, Bruce and Billy here will try to take them out as Koriand'r here just stands idly by. Get Billy out of there and switch him in here. Now, I do not think we're going to have enough to actually do anything to them just yet. And of course, by turning this off, we don't have the capability to do anything with this. That's fantastic. Alright. Well, now these guys are in the weapons room, so I think we should be capable of taking them out since we've got a distinct advantage over them. Go ahead and let you take care of the engines real quick. Oh, that's a fantastic start to things, isn't it? I think that worked out well. We got a little bit of battle under our belts, and we've got fixing going on now. It's all good. It's all good. Not perfect, but it will eventually be good, I imagine. Alright, let's get Bruce back to the controls, because obviously the Batwing needs to be piloted by Bruce. And Koriand'r should be over here. Let's get out of this stupid nebula where we did not get anything good going on. I'm going to head up through here and come around this way. There seems to be plenty of things I can hit up, and we can get to the exit from there, so sounds like a plan to me. Probably not a good one, but it's something. A Federation encrypted signal's being broadcast, apparently. Let's send an away party to investigate, even though it could be a trap. We find a secret Federation outpost, but it appears the rebels have found it before us. The place is empty and faint blood stains can be seen in the living quarters. We find the encrypted signal emitter and shut it off before leaving. What a waste of fuel. Well, there's a distress beacon down here, but I don't know if I really want to go down this way, considering that there's not much to hit up along the way. I think I'm actually going to go here instead. You never know what could be at a distress signal, but at this point we won't worry about it. Scans reveal a large asteroid field nearby. Short-range scanners may discover useful materials while we wait for FTL to recharge. Well, we haven't got shit yet, so let's explore it and possibly get destroyed. Scans reveal a number of asteroids with useful compositions, and we extract fuel. Well, at least it's like we haven't wasted any fuel, I guess. It's still not very good, but it's something. We could really use something better, though. We arrive at a damaged and dilapidated space station. It appears to be abandoned, but we detect faint life signatures. Sure, let's go see if they're survivors or if we die miserably. All around you is the stench of death and decay. Suddenly, one of your crew bends over and starts retching violently. Some sort of disease must have wiped out this station. You pull back to the ship, but it looks like your crew member is not going to make it. No, who's going to die? Oh, Batman died. Alright. Well, I guess we're going to have Billy at the controls, since he's our engine guy. This is going awesome right now. I mean, we haven't found a goddamn thing, and we've lost a crew member. That's great. Sure, why not? We'll continue on in this doomed voyage. This could be fantastic. Alright, so we have found some mercenaries that would like to provide services to us. They can scout the sector or delay the rebels. Or we can fight the ship. We're gonna fight the ship because we haven't done shit so far. Mercenaries are worse than rebels. The only honorable course is to kill them. Kill them hard. Alright, let's see. He's got some laser weapons. That's not too bad. At the very least, we've got shields going on, and maybe we will finally get to destroy our first ship with the Batwing, who is definitely going to do some damage to us. Oh, that's a perfect shot. Okay. Good job, guys. We'll hit you here with our missile, hopefully. Okay, perfect. And let's go ahead and take down your weapons before we have to deal with those. Oh, you're powering up your FTL? Well, fuck you. We'll see if we can't do something about that. Of course, it's delayed right now because they're working on fixing things. Hey, I can't let you have your shield back up. I'm sorry, but you are not going anywhere. Well, that was something of a waste of missiles. Oh, or maybe not. We got some missiles back. But, you know, at least we're getting somewhere-ish. Not too far, but we're getting somewhere. Oy. This is not turning out well. Our scans reveal mining base. Long since abandoned. No life signs. Oh, that's great. And Billy's also hurt, I just noticed. He must have gotten hurt from that disease. No, it was probably during the fight or something. Let's turn that off and turn that on, and there we go. That's the best we can do at this point. Oh, hey, look, a store. Not that it's going to help us when we have very, very little to bargain with. Once we've arrived at the location of the distress call, a civilian ship hails us. Thanks for responding. Our FTL navigation has gone haywire and we can't pilot a course, or plot a course, to the next depot to get it fixed. Could you lead us there? Sure, why not? Take this bit of scrap as a down payment. We'll use your jump signatures to follow you. You're really helping us out here. 9 scrap, nice. Well, at least we got something, and the quest is way down there. I don't even know if jumping to the store is all that wise. I should be able to make it to that quest. Alright, we're gonna go to this store. So we need to get something out of this. We find ourselves surrounded by a mysterious group of alien vessels. They hail us and apparently have some valuable shit for sale. Oh, of course they do. Of course they do. Drone recovery arm, FTL booster, and a shield charge booster. That's really all the good stuff that they've got is down here. An FTL booster is not very useful. A shield charge booster might be slightly useful, but we don't have the money for it. We don't have anything to sell at the moment. So I think right now we're probably going to be stuck with just fixing the ship or buying some fuel. I think I'll get a couple fuel here and we're just going to leave, I suppose. Not the best thing that we're able to do right now, and I think we'll upgrade those too. We can't quite power those right now, but I figure I should upgrade the ship a bit. And we'll work on worrying about it later. We detect a rebel scout on an attack approach to a small refueling outpost. Their weapons are charged, but they're not firing yet. Let's intervene! Let's do something, actually, instead of sitting back. A rebel responds to our threat. I don't know who you are, but no one defies the rebel fleet. Bullshit, I'm defying. Aw, man. Someone's teleporting aboard already. That's not good. Alright. Go down there, Koriand'r. Okay, or not. We'll just have you two fire at each other. That seems like a great way of doing things, and we're going to get hit hardcore. I don't think this is going to work out for us at all, in all honesty, because we are getting screwed here in so many ways. Yeah, I think we're pretty well screwed here. Koriand'r needs some serious backup here from Billy. Get out there, buddy! Alright, we will move Koriand'r into here. And we will have to take one of these down so we can pull this up. And that should, at the very least, finish things off with that guy. Cool. Alright, we don't need to worry about our shields. Luckily, we boosted those up just a tad. We're going to keep their weapons down for now. Or not. How the hell did you get that back up? No. That's just not nice. Alright, well, the outpost hails us. The pompous bastards expected free service just because they defeated the Federation. Take this for the help. 3 fuel and 18 scrap. Well, it's something. We will be right back after we get things repaired. Okay, crap is repaired, and I think we'll go ahead and upgrade our shields again. We, of course, do not have the capability to use them just yet, unless I was to power down the engines fully. But, at the least, we'll have the shields prepared for later on. Let's see, this looks like they'll probably be over that by the time we get over there, which is kind of sucky. But we're gonna do it anyway. I want to see what that quest is. Let's see if there's anything good here. We arrive at the beacon, but we're not going to the beacon. We can sell missiles for scrap. No. We actually need those. Yeah, that's definitely going to be over it. I'm thinking that this may be a bust mission, but let's go to the quest. Let us go. Shortly after they arrive, or we arrive, we get some shit. Not enough to really help us out, but it's something. We're gonna need these extra engines, because this is gonna be a bad situation in about 1 second here. Alright, we're here, but we're about to get screwed over. We need our our stuff to get up as fast as possible. We're not sticking around for this, but they are going to get off some shots for sure before we get to do anything to them. Okay, let's try to take that down as much as possible. Oh, that's nice. Fan-frickin-tastic. Well, apparently having the extra engines did not quite help us out. Let's go ahead and at least blow that. We'll put that there. Oh, of course that would come back up. Just what I needed to see. Alright. We are not going to allow you to defeat us. In fact, it looks like we have the upper hand here. For whatever reason, the Batwing is winning out against this thing, even though it's not an upgraded Batwing at the moment. Amazing. Alright, well, we got a fuel out of it. Okay, Koriand'r, you get back there to those missiles. And we will continue on to our next sectors. Wow, there is a whole shit ton of civilian sectors here. Okay, I guess we're going to go through the civilian sectors. Since there's so many of them, might as well. Let's do it. Into Zoltan space. Let's see what we can find. We're far away from the Federation home space here in Zoltan territory, and it's not clear whether the authorities will have any goodwill remaining. Still, we have to push forward. Alright, well, we're live-ish. It's better than nothing. I think I'm going to completely avoid the nebula. Alright, so I guess we'll head up around this way and see what we can find. Looks like I can get to the exit just fine up here, so good enough. It's a place to start. We jump into a debris field that used to be a Zoltan cruiser. Unfortunately, its NG escort takes us for the attacker and retaliates. That's okay. The only problem with this is they've got a drone that will take out our missiles. Well, you know, I'm going to power that down and power that up because technically these guys have lasers, so we might be able to block enough that it won't do any major damage to us. We'll turn on auto fire for now, because my missiles are not going to do anything unless I can take out the drone control. I'm just not going to worry about that for the moment. I think I'll go for the shields now, because they've only got one laser up, and I don't care too much. We'll just keep switching on back and forth. Uh-oh. Got the other laser up. Hopefully we'll be able to get it down before it does anything damaging to us. Yeah, well, we're doing good. This is going much better than any of our other battles have so far. I'm happy with that outcome. Much, much better. We got some fuel, drone parts, and scrap. Sadly, we didn't get anything quite so helpful out of that for our missiles. Let's check out this distress beacon. Hopefully it's actually distress instead of something bad. Alright, it appears the distress beacon is coming from the surface of a nearby moon. Our sensors are picking up a single life form. Let's go to the surface and see if we only have one person left on our ship. We find a colony that seems to have been recently attacked. Exploring the devastation, we find a lone survivor. Well, let's invite him to join our crew. He happily offers his services for a time in exchange for getting off that rock. Hey, we've got Charlie. Hi, Charlie. Alright, Charlie, you can be our shield guy, 'cause you're cool like that. Alright, as long as Charlie doesn't go biting anyone's fingers, we'll be fine.